a trip to Ghana, but you don't really know how much to spend? Well, stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how much I spent for 3 weeks in Ghana on my trip. Every single detail is going to be in this video, and I'm going to link you guys some stuff in the description box below. So if that is something that you're interested in, definitely stay tuned. But before we get into this video, my name is Alexis Lewis. Welcome back to my channel. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment by the end of it if you want to, because I know it's going to be helpful to y'all. So now let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so boom, y'all, first things first, I wrote everything down so I wouldn't forget any details. Okay, so boom, so the first thing that you need, and I'm gonna put it before the flight, the first thing that you need is your visa. So I got the 5-year visa. So that means that I can go back and forth to Ghana or even Africa, period. I don't know. Actually, I will have to do my research on that. But basically, I can go back to Ghana multiple times throughout a 5-year period. Now, y'all don't have to do that. I think they have a 1-year visa and they have like a 2-year visa. So depending on if you want to just go once, which I would suggest you go more than once, or if you want to go like, you know, 2 years in a row, whatever the case may be, especially for Detty December, it's super lit. I would suggest y'all get the 5-year or the 2-year if there's one, or the 1 year to where y'all can go back like this time next year or whatever the case may be. It depends on y'all, and that price depends on y'all. That honestly was the biggest hassle for me in New York City, like, because I stay in New York. It was hard for me to go in Manhattan to the embassy type place. I forget the name of the place, but basically they try to give me a hard time, not gonna hold y'all. But I hope that y'all will be able to get it done. I think you can send it in and stuff like that. So depending on that, it's either $100 to $300. Ballpark, and set money aside for about $300. But honestly, I paid around $200 for mine, but that's a 5-year visa, so I can go back multiple times. You feel me? So yeah, so that's number one. That's the first thing that you need. Don't even book that flight unless you have that visa, like, because I think they can deny you. I don't see why they would, but they literally can deny you. So definitely have that visa before you even start planning Airbnbs and excursions and stuff like that. Have that visa, baby. So yeah, that's one. The next one is the flight. So I flew with Ethiopia Airlines. Y'all can book with whoever you want. It's 100% based on what you want. But Ethiopia Airlines, and my flight specifically, was $983.99 specifically. So taxes and fees, that's after taxes and fees and stuff like that. So plan to spend that much. Depending on what your pockets is looking like, definitely set aside about that much, because I feel like once you get over there, that's when everything starts to be cheaper and stuff like that. So the flight to Africa, of course, is 9 hours, and you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. And that's about how much my trip to Paris was too. Definitely go check that video out. But yeah, so that's how much it was. So the next one is my yellow fever. So don't be like me. So what I did is I thought I could cheat the system. Like, I hope I really don't get in trouble for this. I feel fine, government, if you're watching this. But basically what I did is when we got there, we landed, like I said, don't do this, but when we landed, there's people that check your passports and stuff like that as soon as you walk in, and make sure you have your yellow fever and your passport. And the lady there, I just paid her $25 to basically go to the back and write my yellow fever shot. Now, listen, so either you need to, if you're gonna try to do that, like, because in the US, I think that it's super expensive to get your yellow fever. But if you're gonna try to go the route that I went, like, I would advise against it 110%. But if you do try to go that route to where you land, just pay this little $25 to the girl. Definitely get you some mosquito repellent 110%. Get you some mosquito repellent and slap that baby on. There's this kind, I'm gonna try to leave a picture of it right here. Mosquito repellent, it smells really good. It kind of smells like sunscreen lotion to me. Put that on before you start around 5 p.m. because they literally tell you like, oh, our mosquitoes don't come out until nighttime. That's 100% true. I thought they was capping. I'm just like, man, mosquitoes in America, mosquitoes be out during the day. The heat of the day, they be out there. But I guess out there, they got a different type of heat. So the mosquitoes don't even be fooling during the day, but during the night, they be eating your tail up. So definitely get you mosquito repellent if you're going to go the route that I took. I'd advise against it. Disclaimer, you heard it here first. Get your shot, get your yellow fever while you're in America, if you can, but if not, it's around $20-$25 when you get out there. The next one for me, girl overpacked. Like, it irritates me because I thought that I was underpacking, like so serious. But in reality, now that I look back, I bought too many shoes, too many clothes. Like, I really just did too much on my packing. So I got one of them big luggages. I'm gonna try to leave a picture of it, of what it looks like right here. But at the same time, I just really overpacked. So checking your bag when you get to the airport, that costs, baby. So I paid $100 to get there, $100 to get back. So it's about around $200. So yeah, set money aside if you're an overpacker, because baby, they finna charge you. They gonna send you to a little window around the way, and you're gonna have to pay and then come back to where you check your bags and stuff like that. I think you can skip the line, so don't stand in the long lines again. But yeah, that's what I had to do, baby. And so this one right here is the hotel / Airbnbs. Okay, so this is based on your preference. Once again, if you're a luxurious person, baby, shoot for the sun, the moon, and the stars and budget for it. But if you're like a average Joe or whatever, like if you watch my last video, you'll see what type of Airbnbs, or even my reels on my YouTube channel, you'll see what type of Airbnbs I was staying at. I feel like they're up to my standards. You know, they're nice, they're clean. They got the flat screen TVs, the islands and stuff like that. So if you like hotels or Airbnbs like that, definitely go based off of what I'm telling you. It was 3 of us. With that, I'm dividing these numbers by 3. I'm doing the math for y'all. Like, come on, baby. Like, and trust my math skills. Like, I love breaking stuff down. Like, this is really my lane. Like, I really could be a travel advisor if I wanted to. So, for the hotels and Airbnbs, if you stay for 21 days, because like I said, I was there for 3 weeks. If you stay for 21 days, it'll be $2,625. That's about $125 a night. So for an Airbnb, and the crazy thing is you can go a lot less. Like I've seen some on their website for like $70 a night, $80 a night, 2 bedrooms. You know, you and your home. If it's 3 of y'all, like I'm doing this based off of 3 people. If it's 3 of y'all, then 2 of y'all can get 1 room and the other person get the other one, or however y'all want to do it. Some person sleep on the couch, the other 2 got their own room, whatever the case may be. But I'm doing it based off of that. So if it's about $125 a night, like I said, it can go lower, and it did go lower, especially during Detty December. It's hard for you to get 1 hotel or 1 Airbnb and book it for that whole 3 weeks. Now, if you're out there for a week, I'm sure you can find something that's like up to your standards. Definitely look at the ratings on the Airbnb, because sometimes they be playing in y'all's face. So read the reviews. Oh, they don't have AC. Oh, their Wi-Fi didn't work. Oh, their, you know, this didn't work, whatever the case may be. Pay attention to those things, especially if you're booking for a whole week or 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. So we had to hop around from like hotel to Airbnbs. They were all nice, but they were all in the $125 a night or lower range. So if you divide that amongst 3 people, it's around $875 per person for 3 weeks. Think about 3 weeks though. $875 for 3 weeks. That's really good. That's like amazing. So yeah, so that's that. And then also the car situation, we were lucky that we did not have to rent a car or anything like that. But I did the math for you guys. Y'all know I love you. Like, go ahead and subscribe, because y'all know I love y'all this much. But we did not have to rent a car. So people that I went with had a car out there already. So like we just was in that car. So yeah, but for you guys, I'm going to show you guys the car that I'm referencing right here. Like I said, you can get something a lot cheaper than this. But your car, if it's $115 a day, is going to be $2,415. Now you divide it into by 21, which is 21 days that you're out there. It's going to be $115 per person. Y'all figure that out, you know, however y'all want to split the bill and stuff like that yourself. And then also gas is really based on you, whether y'all like to keep that gas tank full, how much y'all get out and about. All that matters. So the gas I left up to y'all for the car, because I don't know what y'all like to do. But yeah. So anyways, the next one is food, and we're almost done. Food, I spent about 400 Ghana cedis a day. And that's boosting it. Like, that's really boosting it. Because I, like, people are different for me. But me specifically, I ate street food. I ate the stuff on the corner. I ate at mom and pop shops. Like, I ate the high-end places, the rooftops and stuff like that. I did everything in between. So my numbers are way below this. Like, this is just ballparking for y'all. And I'm doing it based off of like the lounges that we went to and stuff like that. I really feel like I ate like twice a day, and my main meal, and I had pina coladas. Like, I was sipping on pina coladas. I'm not really a shot taker, but it's really just based off of your preference. So if you're a person to buy rounds, shots for the whole bar and stuff like that, set money aside for that. But if you're a person who's like me, who likes, oh, like, let me get 1 to 2 fruity drinks, and let me get this jollof rice, and let me get this little side of meat, or whatever the case may be, or even if you like dessert, which I don't, but if you like dessert, let me get that. That's around, like, to me, that's around 250 cedis. And then you got breakfast. Your breakfast should be cheap. Your dinner, lunch should be cheap. And so, yeah, so that's how much I spent in a day. So total for my food out there for 3 weeks is around $640, which I really, really, really don't even think I spent that much. I would say around $400 or $500 is what I spent out there, but I'm just boosting it for y'all, right? You guys, so last but not least, we have activities. Activities is the cheapest part. Now, unless you want to do unless you want to be like a real excursion person or a real clubber or whatever the case may be, your excursion shouldn't be that much. Like, your activity shouldn't be that much. Like, horseback riding for me out there was 20 cedis. All he wanted was 20 cedis, which is about $2 US. Baby, I'll pay you all day. Give me those horses. Let me ride those horses. But yeah, so 20 cedis. But all together for the whole activities and stuff like that, like going to the slave trade, the beaches obviously free, the horses, ATVs, all that stuff, I spent about 40 US. I'm a chill girl when it comes to vacations and stuff like that. I don't really care for clubs. That's why y'all don't see me in the clubs. I like their lounges and their bars and rooftop bars and stuff like that. But as far as like a club, that's not really my cup of tea. So you would have to like do your own research as far as that is concerned. But yeah, I spent about 40 US dollars, like, you know, on the little activities and stuff like that. So yeah, so all in total for the whole entire trip, it was $3,865. Now, to be honest, I feel like it was around $3,300 for the whole entire trip. This is for 3 weeks. Now, if you're going out there for a week, baby, you can cut all these numbers in half besides your flight and different things like that. Like, you can cut everything in half. So yeah, like, I think that wraps it up. Like, seriously, oh my gosh, it was so much fun, and I definitely plan on going back out there again. I really enjoyed myself out there, and I definitely plan on going back. That's why I'm so excited that I got my 5-year visa, because I plan on going back maybe even next year. Nah, not this year, but next year I think I want to go back for Detty December. Oh gosh, I'm just thinking about it makes me lit. But yeah, I hope this helps. That was the total. If there's any questions, like if y'all have any freaking questions, please leave them in the description box. DM me on social media. I reply to all my DMs and stuff like that on social media. Do not be scared to reach out to me and be like, hey, you forgot about this, or how much was this, whatever the case may be. And I will answer that question for you. Like, I got you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely don't be scared to go to Africa, especially Ghana. I feel like Ghana was super safe. It definitely reminded me of Dallas, Texas, to be honest. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.